All right,
and the
everyone.
body strength trainer.
We are back again with a surprise stream. I didn't normally plan one for today, but this is to mainly test something. If you guys go to my channel in the live section, I am experimenting streaming to both the horizontal regular stream and the vertical stream. So that way we can reach out to more people, grow our sub numbers, bring in new viewers, stuff like that. I've been setting this up for the last hour, but we'll see how well this goes. Looking at the concurrent viewers on the short one, it looks like I'm at 5 so far on that one, and 2 on the normal. Alright, well, I guess we'll get started. Today we are doing Kyogre. This was the first ever backport I've done in Red and Blue, but that run was so bad. But yeah, today we are going to be re-ranking it. It deserves a re-rank. Steve's been yelling at me to do it for about a year at this point.
Yeah, and I don't generally say people need to do any re-rankings. What they get is usually what they deserve. But Kyogre deserves better.
It absolutely does deserve better. So yeah, let's get started. Okay.
That was impressive.
I'm gonna adjust this camera a little. All right.
Oh boy, I don't know.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. This is a much older ROM too, so today the rival's gonna be named Scott. Hey John, thanks for testing the vertical. Yeah, sorry I had to boot you, but yeah. Hey,
You won't believe
Yankee.
this. I
Is it? This
defeated.
one. Wait, what?
I defeated the Pidgeotto with Rap.
Nice.
No, not like this. 31 minutes. 31 minutes. Just for Kadabra to hit me with confusion, the 10% confuse, hit myself twice.
Sounds like fun.
31 minutes just went down the drain because of a 10% confusion to hit myself twice. I can't even calculate those odds. That's 10%, 50%, 50%.
Yep.
I'm so mad.
So for any new viewers wondering what this is, I basically used code and I put the Pokemon Kyogre into Pokemon Red and Blue, and I'll be playing the whole run with it. I backported a sprite, moveset, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, this thing is an absolute beast. Right. Honestly, I could just go straight to Brock at this point. Steve, this might be the fake Kyogre ROM. Yeah, this is 100% not the right Kyogre ROM. Steve, do you have the right one?
Give me a minute. Kyogre. What's the date on this?
Yeah, this is not the right ROM.
August 16th. Let's search for August 16th.
The level is blocked off? No, it's not. Where? I don't... John,
I got a different one. Yep.
Okay, so will you send me the right one?
I hope that's not the same one, but
During the battle, one of the trainer's Pokemon. Opponent levels doesn't show on my overlay. Yeah, John, I don't know what you're looking at, but not this. LOL, not again with the Groudon Kyogre hybrid. Yep, it still haunts me.
if that isn't the second one I sent you isn't the right one, then I don't have it.
All right, we'll test it.
Oh wait, I can go get it though from the 3-person chat.
All right, let's do run number 2. Hey, Shadow. I did not, Yeah, yeah, Shadow, this is, No, I can't have this. I named myself Steve. I can't have this.
Perfection.
No. Hey, Elite Four Alex. I'm not gonna name it today. Yeah, Alex and Shadow, I'm also doing a vertical stream at the same time, just to see how well this goes. I know M. Tiberius has really succeeded from the vertical stream, so what I'm gonna hopefully start doing is for the backport streams, I'll also have it vertical too. It's a tiny bit of extra setup work, but not really. The guy was blocking
Let
me.
me know if that one works.
Yeah, this isn't it. You sent me the same one.
Okay, well then
Let me
hold
look at
on.
the...
I'm right in the area of text where Scott and us are talking about it. I see an IPS file here on January
Oh.
23rd.
He
Think
sent
that's
those...
it?
He sent those to us as IPS files, I think. John.
Because we did Rayquaza after that, so this has to be these IPS files on January
Oh.
23rd.
Okay, John, I see what you mean by that. Okay. There's not really much I can do about that.
All right, John, it looks like I fixed the text thing, but now the bottom's being cut off. So now I need to fix the bottom thing. This is why we did testing, because we need to make sure everything works. Okay, I think I've fixed it now. Let me know. Okay, now the real-time area I see is... There we go. Okay, I think I've fixed the layout. All right, I'll do another run.
Uh...
Up.
think it is these patch files right here.
Yeah, I don't know which one's which though.
Red and blue. It was after the the first stream, so I'm assuming those were the ones where it was fixed.
Oh, I just remembered. We played all 3 different versions. One of us played red, one of us played blue, one of us played yellow. I just
Actually,
remembered.
both of us played blue at the time. All right,
Okay.
gotta
well,
open up Lunar IPS. All right, apply patch. Okay. Select the ROM 2 patch. Yeah, sorry for the delayed start, everyone. Scott's errors from a year ago are still haunting me.
By the way, John, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but on the vertical layout, because I have the map higher over my head, you can actually see the dot of my character moving along the map of Kanto. You are right. It is nice that our bodies are not covering the gameplay. A lot of these vertical stream people like to cover the gameplay and cut off loads and loads of the gameplay. But because we're playing a square game, none of it's being cut off.
Yep. All right, now I'll hopefully be able to do this. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Dang it, I named myself Steve again. I hate how originally your name was at the top.
John just said that you're covering your gameplay.
No, I am not. He's talking about, like, basically at the very top of the phone, there's the phone screen, there's like a little circle with your channel profile on it that will not go away, and apparently that part happens to cover the opponent's level. There's really nothing I can do to fix that.
That's why I failed to mention to you. You needed to put something somewhat useless at the top, so that way when it covers your gameplay or when it covers the top, it's not a big deal.
I'm not gonna worry about that for now. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Don't name
It's just
myself
a
Steve this
positioning
time.
thing. You can easily fix it after the fact. Really, you just drag the whole middle you have on your stream to the top.
That would work, yeah. That'd be an easy fix. I'm not gonna do it now.
Right.
Get through the ledge. What's the under? I didn't set an over-under, so, yeah, no over-under today.
I think Kyogre is like top 5 for me.
My old run was 35, and that was my first ever run.
Yeah, I think 31 is definitely on the table. By the way, skip candies, skip everything. Skip let's see. Skip candies and skip vitamins. Skip
So,
everything. That's not TMs.
are there any TMs worth teaching?
What about Ice Beam and Thunderbolt?
Good. Oh, I thought we got those by level up. Or, I guess Ice Beam, but not Thunderbolt.
Okay, well I didn't look at the moveset like you did.
Oh, hey, Annie.
But basically treat it like a Mewtwo, where you don't need to do any training, you don't need to do anything. If you think you might have even a little bit of a problem, use one amnesia.
True.
Oh god, my game is lagging big time. I think I got to get rid of the step counter.
Why do you have a step counter?
Bonk counter.
Oh. Alright, I need 10 pokeballs, 2 antidotes, 2 paralyzed heals. Man, I have a whole different setup with this, and I'm still trying to get used to it. This thing does actually have Mewtwo equal X stats. It actually does. Alright, I'm looking at this. This is the correct Kyogre. My special stat's actually correct.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to tell that your special's ridiculous high.
Yeah. Zero bubble beams to spare. That means I'm gonna have to YOLO ball this Pidgey.
Oh, well, John.
First try.
There's a reason why the face cam and the stats are at the bottom of the screen. It's because that's the part that gets covered by chat, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to that. So what's the most useless part of the stream? The face cam. So
Steve, is it worth getting water gun for extra power points?
Yes.
Well, I skipped it.
Okay. Well, do you have 2 attacking moves? Because I feel like that was the problem.
I don't.
That's why.
I don't think we learned
I guess you
Mega
can get
Punch.
Bubble Beam.
I hate you.
That was. Oh, right. That's the starting move, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's 20 power points. I should be fine. I mean,
Well, I mean, you're not going to be able to do Nugget Bridge with 20 power points.
no, this is the quote-unquote first run. I'll just remember that next time. Double Bubble Beam. I wish.
Oh, right. I can actually just watch your stream on my phone since that's what you want anyways.
There we go.
Oh, look at this. You're on my front page. You're literally
Yay.
the second thing next to an ad. There's an ad for Walmart, and then there's you.
Why did I get the Great Ball? I already got the Sandshrew. I did not need that Great Ball.
I can't figure out how to mute your stream.
Just turn your volume down.
Sometimes I hate being stupid.
Alright, yeah. I think the only things I really need to go out of the way for... Hey, Steve, there's my second attacking move. Rock Throw.
Oh yeah, that was Ancient Power. Honestly, it's right on the level with Ancient Power. Ancient Power's bad.
Pretty much, yeah. But at least it hit things. You gain amnesia at 30. Makes me wonder how this thing got 35th place. It was my first ever run. It was my first ever backport.
He had stage fright because Scott was there and it was our first stream with him.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He had such bad stage fright, the dude just kept on doing everything wrong. Like you name it, it went wrong. Like, I wouldn't even be shocked if Speed accidentally dug out of Victory Road.
I think Kyogre and Groudon were super early. Kyogre was the first red and blue backport. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy, then use the elixir right away.
Judging by your stream and what John has said, I'm actually going to consider flip-flopping my map and my face cam and try and put the face cam towards the top, because the chat goes all the way up to, if you're looking at your setup speed, it goes all the way up to the bottom of the special stat, the chat.
Yeah.
I'm saying
And?
everything below the special stat is covered by chat.
I mean, there's not really useful information down there.
No. But what I've just learned is if I want less of my face being cut off, I can make my face go as high as right under the gameplay. Like you see how you have a little bit of roof over your head?
Yeah.
You could just move your face cam up a little. Or crop out the top.
Well, otherwise there's going to be empty space.
Isn't there video being covered by the timer?
That is correct.
So you have room to move it up a little.
Maybe I should have bought a few potions, or at least healed at the center.
Okay, it's first run.
Yep, quote unquote
Besides,
first run.
You should use rock throw.
No, I got body slam.
Defeat Misty with confidence.
I used body slam.
Do you learn body slam via level up?
Level 20.
Interesting. I wonder what that was.
Oh no, X defend, GG's, right?
Body slam could literally be anything.
No, it actually gets body slam.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I pretty much make a lot of things body slam. If it's a steel move, if it's a dark move, if it's a fairy move, and it's approximately 80 to 80 or to 90 power, then it immediately becomes body slam. Because every type that doesn't exist in the game becomes normal type, and the closest 85 is body slam.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Boss Kale. Welcome to the stream, man. This is just like, you know, a test. It's nothing fancy. We're just trying to test out the limitations of vertical stream. So I've noticed that the chat is really far in the bottom left. So I am gonna move my face up a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll do that too. I'll probably move my face up just a tiny bit. And maybe I could swap the positioning for gameplay and badges. Put the badges up top and gameplay in the middle.
Ironically, the place that your timer is perfect because that's where you type your chat. So it's never being covered unless you're physically typing something.
Yeah.
So your timer is unblemished. It's interesting though that the chat stays there permanently. Like I don't know how many Twitch streams you've watched, but usually like when somebody chats, it stays there for like 15 to 30 seconds and then disappears.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I wonder if there's a setting that can be manipulated.
Who knows? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Right. I forgot. This ROM was made before I hatched the trash can puzzle out of the game. I guess. Oh wait, that means I don't have perfect stats, do I?
Oof.
Yeah, this ROM's old.
Yep.
My god. You guys are wondering why I'm always checking the top left. Due to a glitch, the top left one has a 50% chance to be the second can.
Even the can wasn't done automatically?
No, this ROM's old.
Wow, that is old.
Dude, come on, I'm getting unlucky here.
Hmm.
I'll make sure to freeze it for the second run, but...
I might leave this member stream up for a little while because I'm playing like I normally play, and I notice that I am leaning a lot towards the left. So I might want to crop a little bit out, crop a little bit less out of the left and crop a little bit more of the right.
Why is this... Yeah, he's making his members only while mine is a public stream. Okay, finally. You know how I said it's supposed to be a 50% chance it's the top leftmost can? It took me like 7 tries.
Oof.
Well, John, I can't just reset while doing the cans. That means the trash cans defeated me.
You could pause the timer though.
Yeah, but with my hotkeys, it pauses the game too. I have everything
could
really synced.
manually grab your mouse, go to gameplay, I think, click the word pause so it unpauses in the game.
I'll have it solved automatically for run 2. I just forgot how old this ROM is.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm gonna need a new Pokemon Blue ROM because I patched this over the
Default.
yes. Actually, though,
I always remember to make a copy of the default.
okay. Actually, I do have another copy of it. It's in my Backports folder. I'll just get it from there next time.
The way I never copy over the default one is that I don't use Lunar IPS. I make a copy of the default one, rename the copy of the default one, and then I use Lunar IPS on the renamed copy. So basically, I do not patch files until they are already renamed.
Hey, actually, very fitting. Squidgy just did this in Gen 2. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I just figured me doing this as a re-rank would be a good way to test things.
Okay, so if Boss KO, if you were just joining us, then you probably didn't hear our strategy for Brock. Basically, we need to get to level 14 with between 410 and 600 and like 50, 30-ish. Between 410 and 630 XP. So that way, when I do the Light Years Junior Trainer, I will not level up, but I will level up after the Geodude. And that will allow me to have 27 speed, which is 1 faster than Brock's Onix. And then I could just spam rap and win.
So is GameHook only needed for the stats? Pokebite? Well, I also have an HTML overlay used to show everything, but if you join Scott's solo running Discord, which is in the description of his videos, you can find a spot in the Discord where you can download a public version of his overlay. No code required. No, Steve's doing a Dragon-type Nuzlocke.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that Dratini can, in fact, beat Brock. I was really, really hoping it couldn't.
Why were you hoping it couldn't?
Because if Dratini couldn't beat Brock, then I would get to start with a Dragon Hair.
I know you told me not to get extra things, but I'm gonna get all the TMs to buy vitamins.
You don't need vitamins. You don't need vitamins.
I need it.
Remember what you said? You were asked what a vice was the other day. This is a vice. Your vitamins are your vice. You shouldn't have it. It's bad for you. You don't need them.
But I need extra HP.
No. Do rap turns count towards the bide counter? Whoa. Whoa, I just saw something that is so rare, I might never see it again. I'm not even sure it's possible what I just saw.
But
I just missed.
it doesn't miss. That's impossible.
I just watched it miss. Somebody should clip that. It missed.
It has to have been some sort of other glitch then, because Bide can't actually literally miss. So it has to have been some sort of other thing. Are
I
you
was
sure?
wrapping it. I saw it said unleashed and it did no damage. It should have counted as the first turn of wrap, which would have been 4 damage to me because I did 2. Maybe 3.
Yeah, it's got to be some sort of. I know there's a lot of glitches for it.
Does
Hey,
the last above?
Andrew Palmer. No, this stream I'm doing right now is public.
Does the last above the Weedle, Kakuna, okay, well I'm just about to find out. No. Okay, I made a grave error. I'm accidentally battling Weedle Kakuna guy.
Scott's
rap
ground type
user-
versus video also documents it with Sandslash. Pokedoll. Just wanted to make sure you were getting your bag is all. No, that's fine. It's public. I'm just testing how the vertical goes. The views have been relatively low, but I think that's just because it's the first one.
How
Hello,
are the views
Dominic.
for the vertical going?
So far it's at 45 views for concurrent.
Oh, okay. You said 45. I was like, at once?
No. Amnesia.
Whoa. I just witnessed a really rare feat. Back-to-back Jigglypuffs.
Remember yesterday when we were doing that randomizer? The grass for me still had Jigglypuff in it, which was really funny. Yeah, it looks like I had a max of 5 on the short side at one point. No Primal Kyogre? Not today. Honestly, I shouldn't have even picked up that PP up. I'm just not used to runs where I have to skip everything. I'm not used to it.
Yep. Makes sense. I am not used to it either, but this is one of those runs.
Yes,
I
this
also
is
think
this is the speed redemption run.
I also think Hypno is probably one of those runs, but I was too chicken to do it.
I know. I keep picking up vitamins. I can't stop. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, may as well just use it.
Oh, right. I really shouldn't be battling these. I literally was like one trainer away from being over leveled when I got to Rival 3 last
Will
time.
I use Salamence? We will actually be doing Salamence this Saturday with John as a Backport stream. We will actually be doing it. I don't know if you knew ahead of time and you were just asking that, or if it's just a coincidence for you, but yeah, we will be doing it. I'm gonna start with Koga. I think Koga might be easier than Erica. Okay, I need to use an Amnesia. I hope he uses Primal Groudon with Precipient Blades. But I mean, I don't really like to backport, alternate forms with certain exceptions. Like, I've done Mega Forms in Fire Red a few times. But, if we backport Groudon into Crystal, I would definitely give it Precipient Blades. But maybe the Primal form would be fun. Axew, the Salamence's starting learn set's actually going to be very bad. Steve, do you remember what it was?
I just remember that we had to give it Sharpen. Otherwise, if it didn't have Sharpen, actually Salamence would be a really bad Pokemon. Shockingly, it does not get all the moves you expect dragons to get.
Actually, I think since my Kyogre has Surf, maybe after Koga, I should do Blaine right away, then do Erica, then Sabrina. I'm not going to say hi to Psych. Gonna skip him.
Who's Psych?
The 3 Sea King guy, I calls him Psych.
Oh.
That's what his name is now.
D.
Do you think it was... Did you use Blizzard in your run?
I probably did.
I just picked it up by accident. Also,
Hey, you must.
one disadvantage of doing the mansion right here
No.
The wild encounters.
25 minutes in, I died to a tackle crit from Starmie, and she only got an opportunity to tackle me because Rat missed.
Alright, so Kyogre's main disadvantage of being in the slow level up group and skipping everything, you're getting tons of encounters through the repels. There's just really nothing you can do about that, though.
All right, I'm at an hour and a half. I haven't really made progress. I'm going to call it for the night.
Yeah.
I think I got enough information.
Hey, Steve, remember when we did Kyogre, the Victory Bell sprite was messed up? Remember that?
Yes.
It's back. Also, I didn't save here, so I had to take a blackout. I should actually have saved before that. That Victory Bell sprite could have caused a crash. For those of you wondering why that happened, in order to fit a 150-second Pokemon into this game, a lot of the sprites internally had to be rearranged to make it fit, but some stuff wasn't moved properly. Like, this was all Scott. He didn't move Victory Bell properly, so the game had no idea where Victory Bell's sprite was.
All right, so just a heads up. I just clicked end streaming, and I clicked the end streaming on the vertical, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if this works at all. I did them both in OBS, and both of the YouTube studios still say end stream at the top, so they're both still running. Oh, the horizontal just ended. Let me see. Vertical might not end automatically. The video itself has stopped.
What the hell am I doing?
No, they both ended. So you can end both of them in OBS.
Good to know. I really wish I didn't get Blizzard. Get rid of that.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and flip-flop the map and my cam, and I will call it.
Oh yeah, this was back when Scott made us face the hardest starter, so the rival is Venusaur. Alright, Giovanni time. I'm at no resets.
Yeah, I think I finished mine with no resets. I'll double check though.
Alright, let's go do Sabrina now.
Correct. I finished at 0 resets. Also, when I said sub 31 was possible, I got 30:57. You are not going to get that time because you've picked up vitamins and rare candies.
Yep. I won't do it next time, though. Oh no, Psybeam. Alright, Blaine. Well, thanks for stopping by, John. Honestly, I think for a lot of fights, it might just be a waste of time to even use an Amnesia.
Yeah, I told you, one amnesia if you think you will lose. Most of the time, you don't even need it.
I should probably save Erica for the 7th gym. So that way, I can guarantee Ice Beam a one-shot, because I used Amnesia on her. That caused me a blackout.
Makes sense.
Oh no, I had no room for Fissure. Should I go back for it?
I don't know how you're gonna beat the game without it. Fissure's so good.
Right. Alright, for the rival here, I think just one Amnesia. I thought that was Thunderbolt. I just froze the Alakazam. Nice. Now you get Fissure by level up? Okay, so that means I don't need to get it. We're saved.
Oh my god, they're probably right. That was probably sheer cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I showed that water who's boss. Okay. Oh, right, I didn't teach strength to Lapras. Alright, I should just use all my rare candies before Rival 6 next time. Well, when you say don't go out of the way for candies, I'm sure you still picked up some candies, right?
Let me look at my level for the leaderboard. I finished level 56.
Yeah, you still picked up some candies. And also, from what I've noticed with M. Tiberius's vertical streams, it seems like the time of day is also really important. I've seen some of his vertical streams get, like, after the fact, like, 3,000 views, and then other points it's only like 200, so time of day also really matters. Oh, dude. Hey, KPI. Whoa, this feels like TikTok Live. I think that's what streaming to YouTube Shorts is kind of a ripoff of. I'm testing it out, see how it works out. Her Dugon was only spamming rest. Alright, so 2 Amnesias is the go-to for Lorelei. Bruno should just be 5 serves. I don't even think I need Amnesia. Kinda cool seeing the chat easier for mobile. Yeah, I'm just doing it because the vertical streams can reach to a lot more people. And could help you with get more subscribers. So I'm just seeing how well this works out. Alright, I think I want to use 1 Amnesia. Mist Hypnosis, thank you. Probably sweep with Surf. Local hiker gets railed by whale. Yep. Oh yeah, this will get sub 30. Absolutely. Not this run, but the next run. Really? You've got... I didn't save before Lance, and you know what he did? He crit me with Hyper Beam.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, that hurts so bad. I didn't save in the league once, so I'm just gonna take the blackout and just go right back in.
Wow, first try, almost a sub, almost like 31.5. That's pretty good.
That was so upsetting. Didn't save. I'm like, alright, 1 Amnesia and I'll sweep. Hyper Beam crit. There's still certain... This is certainly different. Still don't like only seeing the opponent stuff. It's kind of confusing to follow along. I don't know what your moves are, how many Amnesias have been set up. Well, like, I can't have everything. I had to compromise on things. Theoretically, I could have everything, but I would have to scrap the web camera. And I feel like that's not a good idea for engagement purposes. You could have just Thunderbolted and then Amnesia on the Dragonair. I could, but whenever I know I need to set up for the fight, I always do it on the first Pokemon. It's just a force of habit.
Since I've been playing a lot of regular runs, I've been recently setting up on the Dragonairs a lot. Like, they don't do a lot of damage, and even if they do hit you with Hyper Beam, it's the second free turn of setup.
Honestly, that Amnesia might have just been a waste of time. Yeah, it is. I just one-shot everything, so... I think Amnesia is only really useful for 2 for Lorelei and 1 for Agatha.
KPI, my computer's already struggling just to stream to the 2 locations. I don't know if Speeds is that much better, but I mean, if he wants to try to stream 3 locations, by all means, he can try.
Well, don't think I'll be streaming to Twitch ever again. I mean, I'm sure I could get restreamed to do to Twitch as well, but no one ever really is over there anyway. I think it's just a waste of
No,
resources.
he's asking about TikTok.
Oh, hell no. 3340.
I posted a handful of shorts to TikTok. I made an official account for my account, but I wasn't really getting that many views. So I was like, okay, well, this isn't really worth it.
Yeah, no need to put stuff on TikTok like that if you have YouTube shorts. Nah, KPI, I'd rather stick to the actual channel itself, so that way it's all together. That makes sense? Okay, so... I do need to absolutely try to skip everything possible. The only change I'm going to make is... I'll save Erica for the 7th gym. I'll probably do Koga, Blaine, Sabrina, then Erica. And the only TMs I'll go out of my way for is Ice Beam. And Water Gun, technically, because I need extra power points. Okay. Also, I need...
D1's...
What? What'd you say?
Go ahead. D1 is not going to be very happy. His beloved lines are now losing by 2 scores.
Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me, Annie. I need to set my DVs and solve the trash puzzle, because this ROM is old. Let's see. Alright, then the trash puzzle. Okay. Now we're ready for run 2. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
I agree, Annie. I did tell him at the beginning of the run, if he thinks he needs an Amnesia, only go with 1.
Yeah, 2 on Lorelei may have just been a waste of time. The only reason I thought I needed 1 was just because of the Jinx. The Jinx loves to live special moves.
I think in the moment when we were playing with Scott, I used 3 Amnesias on most of the big fights. And then on the second run with Scott, I think I used 1 Amnesia on like all the fights, and 1 was perfectly fine.
Yeah, plus having to look at 2 chats at once is kind of hard. It was kind of like the Restream chat, because Twitch was on there and YouTube was in a pop-out, but at least Restream combined them into one.
Well, luckily today we told our viewers to test out the vertical chat. I don't think as many people will be chatting in the vertical chat, and if they do chat in the vertical chat, And that is a new viewer you might be able to convert to your channel as a subscriber. So I'd say that was probably worth it.
I'm still going to pick up some potions off of the ground because I didn't buy any potions last time, and I had to use the Sinner before Misty just because I had no potions. So I'm going to pick up a couple. Just the ones that are on the path, like this bug catcher. Skip the junior trainer. Oh no, Onyx used bite. He's going to deal back that bubble beam that just killed him.
When you tested out the other ROM, did you start with Bone Club?
No. The only thing that was messed up were the stats.
Oh.
Wait, is 7 water guns going to be enough to finish the rest of the trainers? That's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, yeah, I'll have to fight the last instead of the bug catcher. Otherwise, I won't have enough. Now, I just can't get a Gen 1 miss, and I should be good.
Oh, they're just all one-shots?
They should be. I'm a level 11 Kyogre. Yeah, Andrew. This is an interesting format. We've looked at M. Tiberius's channel. We've done some backports with him before. He was able to really utilize the vertical streams, and his channel has effectively quadrupled in size. I think he's almost at 4,000 subs right now, and he streams frequently. So hopefully we can see that kind of success too. For now, though, I'm only going to be doing vertical streams with the backports. Just because setting up each vertical stream, I have to manually set everything. I can't copy and paste things, which is really awful. I have blue and crystal set up, though. And I will get fire red set up before the next one.
Oh, you're talking about OBS. I was thinking, like, YouTube allows you to copy all the settings. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's in OBS. Like, I can't just, like, copy objects and paste them into other scenes like I can normally. Oh, there's Paris. This run's so good. If I didn't find a Paris, I probably would have resetted the run. The only thing I'm not crazy is the fact that Speed's face gets blocked by the chat. That's intentional because we don't want the chat to get blocked out by important stuff. But I will raise my face up just a little bit because my timer's covering the bottom half. And you know what? Pause. I think I could fix it right now, actually. Alright.
You'll also need to crop the top.
I know.
Actually, I think you don't have to move it at all. I think cropping the top will just work. Yep.
Okay, that should be better.
That's probably as good as you're going to be able to get it.
Yeah. Hopefully that's a lot better. Get that bag. Why do you keep saying it like that? Alright, I'm gonna skip every rare candy, except for the Mount Wound one, which you kind of have to get anyway because the escape rope is right there, which you need. Only the ones that are, like, right on the path. Oh, I didn't teach water gun, did I? I did not.
Luckily, water gun is not very far away from the path.
Oh, it's not.
Like,
members and
Mega
people
Punch
who
is
donate
kinda
like $10
far.
can suggest member runs. Oh, okay, it's not $10. It's the minimum is $5, or if you become a member.
Elite Alex, he has 11 bubble beams left. There is more than 11 Pokemon on Nugget Bridge total. So he
Yeah, Alex.
does need water gun, or he needs to hit rock throws. Which, to be honest, I'd rather go with water gun.
Yeah, water gun is just to save power points. Because in the first run, I had to use a few rock throws here and there. Because I don't have enough bubble beams.
You're probably still gonna have to use rock throwing the Oddishes because you're not gonna be able to knock those out with water gun.
I'll just use bubble beam on those. Hey, as soon as I raised my web camera, I got more viewers on the short side. I think the camera was holding me back.
I'm watching both.
You're not doing your Nuzlocke?
No, I ended at Misty and I ended at Rival 3. That was good enough.
Actually, Bubble Beam will straight up be faster than Water Gun at most points, not only because of its power, but the move animation's different. Like, Water Gun does that animation where the Pokemon flashes, but Bubble Beam does the one where the screen shakes. The screen shaking is actually faster than the flashing. Probably because of this group chat. I mean, sometimes guys feel guilty for promoting shitty products, but we all tell them it's okay, you need to get that bag. I get what you mean, yeah. Oh, why did I do that? I'm just gonna start over.
Okay.
I kept getting distracted. I mean, this is probably gonna get first place on my leaderboard. I can't screw up like that. Screen shaking is faster than flashing, especially on one-time speed. Yeah, that's where that whole thing comes from. It can help on the higher speed ups too. Like if you're going to be spamming the same move, the screen shaking saves a little bit of time. Just really frames. That's about it. Alright, I need to talk to that guy for the potion. Also, tomorrow Steve's going to be doing a real stream. He'll be doing a Pokemon Blue solo run. Not a backport, but what are you doing?
Let me go see how the poll is looking. Doug Trio, it looks like.
The only problem I can think of for Doug Trio is Gyarados.
Only problem?
Oh no. The old guy ruined my run.
Last I checked, Venusaur is also going to be a problem.
I guess that's true. I forgot about that. Also, did you see the old guy ruined my run? I talked to him by mistake, and he's like, hey, you want to learn how to catch a Pokemon? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, too bad. I'm going to show you anyway.
I think it's random. I think he does it anyways sometimes, and he sometimes doesn't. Because I've ran into him a lot of times recently, and it's like 60-40 that he shows you. It must be a frame thing.
Maybe? I don't know. Alright, I'm not even going to fight wild Pokemon either. I'm running away from everything. You know, I really wish Oak gave you those Pokeballs as he was talking to you, so that way you didn't have to buy them.
Like Gen 2?
Exactly.
In the aid?
The grass guy was blocking my way. Alright, I'm gonna get this potion and this potion. I think 3 potions should be enough for this thing until I get supers in Vermilion. Dang it. Octobrock on the side. That's time waste. Nice, sub 2 Brock. That is actually super rare to get a sub 2 Brock. Alright, I've got 17 bubble beams. I wonder if I can make it to the other side without healing. I should if I go get water gun. Oh yeah, plus the vertical streams can get ad revenue too, but it's not going to be that much. It's, if I take a guess, it's probably as much as a YouTube short would give, which is not
So
hardly
3
much.
cents.
Yep. Then again, this will take like no effort to do. The only effort we have to do is just schedule a second stream. That's the hardest thing.
And change the profile.
Yeah, 2 clicks. If you guys are wondering why I'm coming down here, I need the escape rope. I might actually skip the candy too. But I'm getting so many encounters. This is nuts. Let me do some A presses. Maybe I can do some manipulation. Hey, I got a Geodude. Come on, where's the Paris? I wasn't gonna find Paris anyway. My gosh, dude. I mean, this run needs to be perfect. Actually, since Kyogre's a water type, it shouldn't have a bug move. The reason it has String Shot is because this was the only replacement for Scary Face. This is the only move that lowers the opponent's speed without doing damage. Nice, I've gotten no encounters yet. It isn't a move Kyogre can use. I'm aware of that, but whenever you do a backport into this game, like, you kind of have to make some creative decisions. Because if I only gave this thing Generation 1 moves that Kyogre can actually learn, this thing would get hardly anything. So you kind of have to take some creative liberties, if that makes sense. If you skip the Mount Moon candy, you can buy Escape Rope in Pewter. That is actually genius. Okay. Thanks for saying that.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are really, really close in Gen 1.
Couldn't you have taught it Growl or Leer? No, because Kyogre doesn't normally learn moves that lower attack and defense, so that really wouldn't be the same as like a regular Kyogre.
Yeah, you shouldn't be comparing you shouldn't be comparing Scary Face to Growl and Leer. You should be comparing Scary Face to String Shot because it's the only move that lowers speed.
You just don't need to think too hard into it. Like, these are as close to one-to-one replacements as possible. Like, for example, instead of Calm Mind, we gave it Amnesia. I mean, yeah, Amnesia, Kyogre can't learn it, but what's the alternative? If that makes sense. Could you backport Gen 8 or Gen 9 Pokemon into Gen 7, the hardest games after Gen 5? That's not really possible, because there isn't a disassembly or a decompilation made from as far as I can tell, so that would be really difficult to do. I don't even think it'd be possible to do.
I agree. Those newer generations with that experience all really aren't very much of a challenge. But they might be more of a challenge if you only have one Pokemon. Pretty hard to have a broken XP all if there's only one Pokemon to be all.
Right. And how would you do 3D models? Yeah, that's another point. Okay, I'm starting this over. I literally bought an escape rope, yet I still picked it up anyway. Focus.
Trying to go for sub 30?
Possibly lower. It's gotta be perfect. Right when you went down for the escape rope, I was like, no. Exactly.
You trying to save an encounter or two
Why?
by buying an escape rope?
I want to skip the rare candy too, and the escape rope so I buy one, is to try and reduce
But
the
going
chance of
to buy
encounters.
one also wastes time.
Yeah, but you're still in the menu, and theoretically, if I go off the path for that escape rope, that could be like 3 encounters, and each encounter is like, what, 4 seconds? However
Yeah,
long it is.
that's what I was. It's 9.
Yeah, so I could save a lot of time just by buying it while I'm there, because I have to go there anyway, so it's not out of the way. It's just a few inputs.
Actually, it might be less than 9 now that I think, but I think 9 was for regular fast text. It was me and Van Man calculated how long it took per encounter for the Scott's Parasect run. Van Man tried to cut off so much time in the run. I
Do you
think if
think
he
you could
got like
speedrun Radical
over
Red?
11 encounters in Mount Moon, he automatically reset the run.
I've heard of Radical Red, but I have no plans on playing it right now. Alright. Do not go for the escape rope or the candy this time. Honestly, I wonder if it's faster to just fight the last instead of the 4 Pokemon bug catcher. Honestly, I think on regular text speed it is, but I think on instant it probably makes no difference, so I'll just fight this person. No, Jigglypuff, go away. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, and if I don't find a Paris either, I'm resetting. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know I want to, but don't do it. There we go. Come on, stop giving me Zubats. Come on. There's the Paris. I don't like how far I'm going. Okay, there's one. Oh, dude, it even survived a crit bubble beam. Well, that is why I got Water Gun. I just Gen 1 missed Water Gun. No, I'm not even going to go for Sandshrew with this thing. This thing needs to get first place. Or at least as high as I can get it. Alright. Uh-oh, sand attack. That's not good. Uh-oh. No, not like this. Not like this. Oh, that was close. That was close. Well, I'll just heal an extra trip. Not a big deal. Reset. I Jed 1 missed. Okay, I'm not going to reset over that. But having to get Sandshrew and not Paris, that is usually a minute or two worth of time lost, depending on your luck. Gotta restart. Forgot the dome fossil. No, I don't get that fossil. What am I, Canadian? Don't disrespect the dome. I can do what I want. Alright, I've got one bubble beam left, so I'm gonna have to... Oh, I crit it. Nice. Dome is not better than Helix. I don't want to hear this.
Annie, aren't you old enough to remember Twitch Plays Pokemon? The only validation that either of the two fossils ever got?
Alright, I unfortunately will not have Body Slam for Misty, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Bubble Beam will just do so much. Alright, yeah, delete this. Alright.
Ironically, I remember where Twitch Plays Pokemon when Twitch Plays Pokemon happened because I was at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Fitness Expo in Columbus at the time. That always takes place early March, so I know exactly when and where Twitch Plays Pokemon happened because I was doing something memorable at the time.
Y'all need to king up on speed until he agrees. Never. Will never convince me to side the dome.
What has Dome ever done?
Exist.
When has Dome ever been made famous in any way?
Scott.
The Helix fossil is everybody's lord and savior. Everyone knows this. This is just a fact.
Get out of the way. Alright.
Quite frankly, if you don't click on the Helix fossil and try and use it and then have Oak tell you no, what are you even doing with your life?
Alright, it is kind of annoying having only one Bubble Beam left, but with Body Slam, it should be fine. Oh no, I've been Leech Seeded. Alright, I think my health's a bit too low. I should probably use a potion.
But nobody's ever prayed to the Dome fossil, Annie. Nobody's ever consulted the Dome fossil. Nobody has ever been like, Dome fossil, what should I do next? Like the Magic 8-Ball.
Alright, I don't need to save either. I'll Body Slam the first two, and I'll save my one Bubble Beam for the Raichu. Well, that solves that problem. I hadn't saved once that whole run. I am not naming myself Steve.
KPI, I went to the Arnold every single year of my life that I could hold a bag. So basically 4.
Honestly, it is so... I was at 53 speed for that guy. And the Raichu has 56. I kind of wonder if I should get those... Should get the Cerulean rare candy. Because if I don't outspeed it, that makes him a lot worse. So I think the one in Cerulean and the SSN, I should get those and use them before Surge. Because if I don't get the outspeed, things are going to be really bad. After
How
that,
do you know
though,
the first candy won't let you outspeed the second encounter?
what?
How do you know? So you said to pick up both. What about picking up just one?
I don't know if one will be enough, though. Because I was at 53 speed on the Raichu, and I would
Well-
need 57 to go first. I'm not going to gain 4 speed off of one candy.
The S. Oh well,
They're very
the
quick
odds of
candies
him
to
using
get.
Thunderbolt are quite low.
No, he crit me with Thunderbolt. He has a high chance to
Okay.
do that.
That's even lower.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to reset 8 minutes in again. What the hell was that grass walking? I'm just going to spend the extra 10 seconds to get it. I don't want another reset 8 minutes in. I don't have time for that. Oh, for some reason I disconnected from the vertical chat. That was weird.
And if it makes you feel any better, I'm starting to bald, and I've already got the plans where once my hair is receded far back enough, I'm gonna go on a kick where I start coloring my hair over and over into different colors, and then once I've adequately done that for long enough, I'm gonna cut off all my hair and I'm gonna be bald for the rest of my life. Already got the plans. Because I am not living like my dad. My dad, got the casual, middle of the head bald thing. No. I'd rather just be fully bald than have my middle of the head hair bald. Actually, his is even worse. I think middle of the hair bald is better looking than thin strands of hair across the top of your head. Just the tiny thin strands. I feel like that's even uglier.
Kiwi says, wait, Steve has hair? Surprisingly. Don't judge his profile picture. That's a bit deceptive.
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago, Steve.
Maybe I should try to fight any Geodudes?
Great, Dominic. Now I can never unsee this. I was like, what do you mean Vegeta's hairline is receded? And then I Googled Vegeta hairline, and now I can never unsee this. Yes, I will go let Krillin eventually.
Man, where's the Paris? If I don't see it really soon, I'm gonna reset the run. I'm also just fighting all the Geodude, because maybe all of the Geodude can get me an extra level. So I can skip the SSN candy.
Okay, Dominic. Krillin had a lot of hair in G2. I mean, I don't know what in the world the creators were thinking. That's his whole thing, is he's bald.
Nothing. I'm
like
gonna get something really quick.
like the Wolfang Fist guy is the whole thing is dying in every single big battle. Also being really good at baseball.
Okay. This'll all be worth it when I get that really good time that nothing's ever gonna beat. Right now, the top of my leaderboard is, I believe, Ultra Necrozma at like a 2850, I think. Your favorite meme is who I wanted to be like a pic of Vegeta, then me now pic of a Windows peak receding hairline.
My favorite meme is the shocked Pikachu face.
Actually, you know one of my favorite ones? It's that meme format of the two screaming Karens, and then there's just that cat at the table with like the funniest look on his face.
Oh, that was a really popular meme for a long time ago. That one and the American Choppers one were like a big thing. The two bikers saying like yelling at one each other, and then one throws a chair or desk or something. Annie, how could you not know what Naruto is? I never watched the show, and even I know the meme, the Naruto run meme.
You know the funny, is that the one where he runs with like his arms straight behind him?
Yeah, you know the Area 41 thing where everyone was supposed to actually go to Area 41 and storm it.
51.
51, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw a guy who raided Area 51 a long time ago do that run.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. That was the only thing to happen that entire day. It's sad to say, but my mom is definitely a Karen.
Area 41, Steve M. Blaze.
And anytime something bad happens, she wants me to go back and ask for either a refund, a coupon, or something in return when like a restaurant screws up or whatever. I'm like, it's fine, I just took it off, or it's fine, it's just a little burn. And
no, give me
she's
a
like,
coupon.
you need to send it back. And I'm like, no, I'll just eat it the way it comes.
I could not do something like that to those poor chefs. I could not do that.
My mom is definitely Karen. She's
Your
still
mom
a nice
told off a
person and all,
Karen
but
at a Walmart. Nice. Your mom is Chi-Chi.
I don't know. I don't think my mom can beat anybody up. Chi-Chi beats up Goku. We all know it.
Oh, there's Paris. That was definitely risky what I just did.
Dominic, you don't want to know. Anybody who has ever held a Dragon Ball got that.
Okay, only fight Geodudes. Do not fight Zubat with water gun. Oh my gosh.
Okay, it looks like a Geodude. I understand.
It just identified as a Geodude, and I fell for it.
Right, and you respected it. Decision.
Hey, Deadpool guy, how do you backport the ROMs? We basically code it into the game with like how the developers would have done it. We use a resource called the disassembly, which you can find on GitHub. It's basically a bunch of code telling you how the game is built, and then you can just make changes to it. And that's what I did to add this Pokemon. Turn 1 sand attack. That's not good.
KPI, I did not follow bodybuilding, but we went for the free stuff.
Uh-oh.
So what we would do every year is we would go there, we would grab the bags, and we would go up and down every single aisle grabbing the free samples. Then we go to our car and put the bags away. Then we get more bags and we go up and down all the aisles for free samples. And we
Oh
did
my
that
God.
from open to close every single year. And we would have literally an entire car of samples and like just bought like workout related stuff, and we would sell it on eBay.
Wow, your
We
family
have
must be ran by cheapskates.
we have not gone in the last 2 years because the last 2 years the free samples has basically gone to nothing compared to what it used to be like.
How would those people not see that you were just there before?
Andrew Palmer, security doesn't stop you because they're free samples. We waited in line, we got our free samples, then we waited in line, we got free samples, we did it over and over and over again.
You're the son of a Karen. He is.
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but we got like well over $1,000 of stuff, and it only cost us a hotel room for 2 days.
Dude, your family is ran by a lot of cheapskates, aren't they?
Yeah,
Steve's a cheapskate.
some very smart cheapskates. Yep.
Very smart. That's called wasting a whole day.
What else were we gonna do in a random weekend in March?
I don't know. Is there March football?
No.
Steve looked like he wanted to strangle me after saying that. Because he's like, what do you mean? You should know this.
Football ends in February. But quite frankly, it ends in January. The last game is in February.
I mean, the only similar thing that we used to do, like, not to that extreme, is whenever we go to a hotel, like, breakfast, we would always try to sneak away, like, some apples, some little yogurt cups, like, stuff like that. And we would just take them back to our room before we checked out. Just get a bunch of free food. Apparently the hotel staff claims they don't like it, but you can be sneaky.
Those are some rookie deeds. Don't you know every time you go to a hotel, the little shampoo bottles and all that stuff, that's free. You can take that.
Oh
You
no,
don't
we
have to
did
leave that there.
we did that too.
Okay. Good. The breakfasts make you if you don't leave with at least 3 of those prepackaged cereal containers, I don't know what you're doing.
We did the same thing.
Same thing with like yogurt and
Apples,
basically anything
oranges.
that's packaged.
Oh my god. Alright, so I need to make sure I'm at 56 speed for search. So,
You don't have to be. You just want to be.
I mean, I don't know if Bubble Beam's gonna one-shot it or not. That's the... If I know it
doesn't
will...
matter. You'll live. You have Mewtwo special.
You're gonna have to convince me to get over my biases and fears. Okay.
Trust me, you don't want to be battling a whole extra trainer because you're just scared of a Thunderbolt crit.
True. I'm not going to use Bubble Beam, though. I'm going to save those for search. Besides, I really shouldn't use it on Ivysaur anyway.
Oh, I have a funny story, KPI, about the Arnold Fitness Expo. Like 4 or 5 years ago, one of the booths had, you know, those punching machines that record your power when you punch the punching bag, and then like you know it goes back into the machine in an upward direction.
It could be done in Fire Red as well, yeah. There's a disassembly made for it.
Anyways, those things are a lot less about strength than they
Okay.
are about technique. So those punching machines that measure your strength, I can hit an 880 on one of those punching machines. Meanwhile, there are guys with enormous muscles that can hit like 750.
Okay, that was a bit concerning. was one bubble beam short, but fortunately he just used an X speed and then a thunder shock and 2 water guns killed it. Man, who was the pussy that wanted me to get another level? Oh wait, that was me.
I mean, KPI, the place is like, full of literally 100,000 people. So maybe not 100,000, but it was getting really up there. I mean, the place is big. Maybe it is 100,000, but
All right.
it got more and more crowded every single year too.
Okay, the
Oh.
wrapping last is worrying.
Little cool tip. When you show up to the Arnold Fitness Expo, the line is so long to enter the building at the very beginning that it literally spans enormous, long hallways, and it could take you a really long time to get in. If you go to the gymnastics area, there's a line that's literally like 20 people long to get in. Instead of waiting like literally 1,000 people in line, you can wait 10 people in line.
If you guys are wondering why I'm not healing my poison, I don't want to waste my full restore right now. And I'm going to be one-shotting everything, so it's not like I'm going to be taking damage. At least in battle. And besides, at least since honestly, this person could have just poisoned me anyway, so all I just did was prevent a paralysis, pretty much.
KPI, the technique for the punching machine, it's a lever. So if you know anything about levers, the furthest down on the lever you can go, the faster it will turn. So you punch the punching machine in a slightly upward direction at the very bottom of the punching bag, and you can get over 800 with barely any effort. I got my mom to hit over 700 something, and she's not strong at all. But you get these enormous guys that punch the punching machine. They punch the punching bag right in the middle of the bag. They just don't understand how levers work.
Y'all saw nothing. I totally didn't get off my bike to avoid that girl because I was being a baby. Alright, this center I do have to heal at. Check it out, 1 HP to spare. Alright, just Ice Beam and Super Repels. Don't get anything else.
I mean, you got a Spearow. It doesn't matter if you die in the overworld.
I know, but it's still cool. Oh, Pokedoll too. Can't forget that. Alright, put
Dominic.
there. Fly.
Dominic says he plays the punching machine game like Goku. I don't remember if you guys remember. I think it was the season they had Boo on, but the world fighting tournament in that show, they were registering people's punching power, and Goku's like, everybody just use your pinky finger. And then like that would put them in the upper margins of the whole competition, like the strongest of the strong, and they only use their pinky. And then I think the Vegeta's like, no, fuck this. And then he punched the machine as hard as he could and it blew up.
Y'all saw nothing. I totally did not forget to use Repel. The Ghastly survived Bubble Beam. Uh-oh. That would have been bad. Dude.
Could have been worse. You could have been hit by like Confused Rays.
I am making really good time right now. I probably should have Thunderbolted that. You've got to be kidding. Y'all saw nothing. I was trying to
I saw
press.
you not thunderbolting.
I was trying to press down to go to Ice Beam, but I was still turboing A, so I went into the bag and used a potion.
Oh no, run invalidated. Game over.
Those guys weren't going to damage me anyway. Here, I'll heal at the center. There, nothing ever happened. And if anyone tries to say they saw something, something will happen to you. That rare candy's on the way, so I didn't mind getting that. Hey, at least I started getting good at the tree cutting method. I didn't do it at first because I thought it'd be hard, but after some practice, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I learned that from Mike. I'm glad the boss KF restore is still on your things to do.
Yeah, I literally touch it, and it always gets used, so I always get it.
I
Alright.
almost exclusively use it in front of Koga, like almost no matter what.
Yeah. Level 30 is Amnesia, right? Yeah. I probably should have used an Amnesia for this guy. Yeah, I should have. Oh, well. Alright, one Amnesia. Poison gas. See, this is why I saved the 4 restore. Alright, so the plan here is one Amnesia and sweep with Surf. You've got to be... Was that a crit?
I don't know, I'm behind.
Alright, the Wheezing lived. Okay, so I should have used 2 Amnesias, not 1. Alright, I'm gonna go get Strength and then go straight to Blaine.
You're casually just out there with 131 special and you're only like level 30.
Yeah? What's your problem? The one disadvantage of doing this place early is you get encounters. But I just gotta hope I get lucky. Alright, I do not want Blizzard. If I find a Wheezing, though, or a Muck, I will defeat it. Ponyta, they're worth good XP. 694. Wow. Alright, that's done. Let's go do Blaine. Y'all saw nothing. I totally did
Not
not
yet.
fly to the wrong town.
I do that all the time.
Well, in my defense, I'm not used to going to Cinnabar that early, so it messed up my inputs for the flying, if that makes sense. Messed up my inputs. Like, I'm used to, like, 2 down goes to this town, but if I've been to Cinnabar early, then it messes me up.
Yeah, Sandy, this is why Muck Die is good when you have Dig.
Alright, Silphco next. Oh.
How dare Blaine decide to use a super potion?
Yeah,
Interesting. You don't have Erica's badge yet either.
I'm saving Erica for the 7th gym, because I want to be able to one-shot her Victory Bell without an Amnesia. And I think fighting her earlier won't allow that, because she's always going to use Sleep Powder or Razor Leaf, but I just want to make her a bit safer.
I agree.
This will be my first save, although it may not be necessary at all.
I think somewhere around level 38 is when just Pokemon can start casually just Ice Beam sweeping it without stab.
Yeah.
38.
Actually, it is a good thing I saved, because Pidgeot's Sand attacked me.
Now, of course, you got a lot more special than most Pokemon, so you probably can do it at like 37, but might as well be safe.
My short send is at a peak concurrency of 12, views 132, so it's catching up real good now. Alright, I've got 8 surfs left.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you do have 15 on the shorts.
Alright, Sabrina now. Alright, the plan there is to use 2 Amnesias, then sweep with Surf, and then on Erica, I will use Sweep with Ice Beam. No Amnesias. Oh my god. Sabrina was really trying there. She crit me with Psybeam and crit me with Psychic. She was really trying there.
Dominic, I used to.
Hey Steve, the Paris made sure the super potion wasn't poisoned first.
Good call.
Steve, did you used to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, somebody was asking. I have 3 Ice Beams. Hopefully 3 will be enough. Say hi to the messed up Victory Bell sprite. Okay.
KPI, I remember at the Arnold, if you went to Muscle Milk and if you signed in your email, they would give you a drink. But it wasn't always available. You would have to like go at like, let's say 12 o'clock exactly. So we would go there at 12 o'clock exactly, wait in line, put our emails in, and then we would go back in line. We would put our secondary emails in. Then when we go in line, we put fake emails in. Like, I shit you not, I once used like Batman at google.com or gmail.com. And then I started using like Superman at gmail.com because they don't check. There's no confirmations. You just have to put it in email.
So they
But, you
send
know,
all the junk mail to nothing?
So for the hour that they're giving away free drinks, you can get like 5 full drinks. And Speed, since you work at a grocery store, you probably have heard of Muscle Milk.
Oh
You
yeah,
probably know how
I
expensive
stocked
those
that.
drinks are.
Yeah, I stock that stuff. It's expensive.
Yeah.
I think in my store it's
you
like
get-
$3.
Yeah, and we got like 5 full bottles in like an hour.
Hey Steve, look how low my level is. I'm level 40.
Mm-hmm. Your timer be extremely low.
I know. I used 2 Amnesias just because of how low leveled I am, but I'm going to use all my rare candies after this guy. Mainly for avoiding encounters in Victory Road.
You
many do I
skipped
have?
so many heals. I can't even fathom how many heals you've skipped.
If it gives you any idea, I only have 4 rare candies.
Dominic, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck is the Blue Eyes deck. And I'm not talking like classic Blue Eyes. I'm talking like, you know, modern Blue Eyes. You know, the one with the alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon and the Sage of Eyes with Blue. I like it because you don't have to worry about spells and traps. It's like completely offensive deck.
My Victory Road pathing isn't great.
Not every run can be perfect. The important thing is you didn't walk out of the cave.
I know, that would have been so embarrassing.
I've walked out of the cave enough times for the both of us.
I've done it many times in the past. Steve cheats the system, lol, don't use my email. You know, funny enough, when I was in school once, and I was trying to like sign up for like something that needed my email. Part of me wanted to use a fellow classmate's email for that, but I decided against it just because I didn't want to get caught somehow. Come on, get in there. Alright, gotta get some full restores.
John Calibro, I go all in on some video games in the past. I remember I used to play this phone game called Deck Heroes. It was like a card game, kind of. And I made 100 alternative accounts that fed my main account.
Oh my god.
And I learned to code just so so the accounts would macro themselves. So that way they would do like the bare minimum of farming without me having to intervene. So I learned how to code on Python to do that.
Dude, Python sucks.
And then I learned to do auto hotkeys, and then I learned to do one other one. I can't remember.
Alright, I will save it Agatha, just because she is... I have to get one amnesia set up, and her first Gengar could do anything. Like throw... Uh-oh. I was gonna say, like, throw the fight, but then she just confused me. And I just got hazed. Cool. Cool, thanks for the switch in. Alright, Dream Eater. Thanks, Agatha. I appreciate you giving me a heart attack and then just playing the fight horribly. Alright, so Thunderbolt to Gyarados, Ice Beam everything else.
I mean, you also played poorly. You surfed Golbat twice.
It was faster for me to do that than to move my D-pad.
No, unfortunately, I didn't play RuneScape. RuneScape was getting too old even when I was in high school. Although I did know somebody who played RuneScape in high school, and I remember everyone used to make fun of him. But then he told them that he made $200 a month in selling RuneScape weapons, and then people weren't laughing at him then.
Uh-oh. I crit Surf, but then his Psybeam did like 5 damage. Okay, that takedown hurt. Do I outspeed the Venusaur? I do. 27-34.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Now let's compare it to your other run.
I will... I don't have a scene made for that for my shorts, so only the... only the horizontal one's gonna see it. Hold on.
That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't think that far ahead. Maybe I can add a scene for that really quick. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna call this... Left monitor V. Yeah, okay. Alright, my mic should be in now. Now to put in a display capture. Alright, I can, move things around there. Alright, I'll just zoom out. Alright, so here's my leaderboard right now. So my first place is 28-16, so 27-34 was faster by only... What's that be? 40 seconds? 40 seconds faster than Ultra Necrozma. And let's see where Kyogre was.
40 seconds when you're talking about the margins that these runs go by is enormous.
I know. Oh yeah, here is my Kyogre, 35th place, 35-38, 4 resets.
I'm not sure you can actually beat what you just did with anything outside of basically Mewtwo. Gen 1 Mewtwo, that's it. I don't even think you could backport Mewtwo. I think it only Gen 1 Mewtwo.
I think the only thing that could theoretically stand a chance is Mega Mewtwo Y.
No, but does Mega Mewtwo Y start with good moves like regular Mewtwo does?
Regular Mewtwo... The Mega Mewtwo has the same moveset as a regular Mewtwo.
Yes, but the thing is, future games power creep the moves. So what does Mega Mewtwo start with Confusion? Because regular Mewtwo starts with Psychic.
I would have to look at Mewtwo's Gen 6 learn set.
But you see my point, right? Like, it's hard to make anything stronger than Mewtwo.
Okay, it's gonna be a bit
Because-
weird for the...
Annie, it doesn't really matter if it has 194 base attack. I would take 167 base attack with Psychic over 194 with Confusion any day.
I mean, if they roughly do the same damage, Confusion's just more power points. Alright, so let's see. It would start with Confusion and Disable, and then Psychic is... You'd have to get it at Saffron, but what's Mega Mewtwo's Y stat? 194. 150 attack.
You don't even get Psybeam? Oof.
Dude, it gets more attack. Mega Mewtwo Y has more attack and special attack. More speed too, so that means more crits. I know Gym Leader Matt has done this Pokemon in Red and Blue Backported. It's the only thing he's done that it's the only thing he's backported that can beat regular Mewtwo. Actually, he's only done 3 of them that could beat regular Mewtwo. I think it was this, Alolan Ninetales, and something else I can't remember. Alright, let's go ahead and add this. I guess I should switch back here. Alright, so this went from level 55. What level was I? I always do this to myself. $52. Alright, so I was level 52 with 0 resets and a time of 27:34. Game time of 150. That is insane. There, Steve, you happy now? First place.
52. That's like what I got.
Are you happy now, Steve? I redid it just like you've been yelling at me too,
Yeah.
and I got it first place.
Yeah, you went a little bit harder than I thought you would. I thought you were going to do 2 tries, and you ended up doing like 8.
Well, I kept getting random resets. I was not saving almost the entire run. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. I released the schedule. The next stream will be Tuesday. I only really did a stream today just to test the vertical stream, see how they went. But yeah, I will see you all later.